Yep, that's the second. Or more. Say it again. That's basically included in friction, yeah. There are three types on friction, residual, and air resistance. So friction resistance. Okay, first of all, what is it? What is friction resistance? Right, correct. So it depends on as you said, it depends on the bedded area, which is basically the contact of the ship with water. And what percentage of overall resistance does it contribute, do you think? um, yeah, it's mostly about 70 to 90% for low speed ships. So what about residual resistance? What is it? You get in there. Anybody else? Anything to do with energy loss? Right, right, like you said. Basically, it has to do with the energy loss that is caused by the eddy forces that you mentioned. Yeah. And how about this? What percentage of overall resistance do you think this one contributes? Tough luck. Um, this normally constitutes 10 to 25% for low speed ships, but for high speed ships, it goes up to 40 to 60%. So. And the air resistance is pretty small. Maybe that's why you guys forgot it. It's about 2%. And if you have floated containers, then it can go a little bit up to 10%. Um, but if you're talking about uh, maybe when the ships are moving fast, then it can go up to 50% even in calm weather. So there are a couple of techniques that can be used basically for measuring the ship resistance. As you can see here, you can use regression based. You can use the direct method. You can use traditional method. You can use a CFD. So what does CFD stands for? Good one, correct. Um, so what factors are considered when we are trying to pick which one of those methods we should use? What should we consider? There are four different methods, right? So what are the factors that we should consider when you're trying? Go ahead. Size of the ship. Anybody else? Yep. Um, accuracy. The accuracy of the method is important. As you mentioned, cost is important. And the third one, anybody wants to guess? uh-huh. Uh, time. Well, it depends. You can say time, but the degree to which the approach has been developed, right? Okay, it develops over time, so maybe we can say time in that sense, yeah. But these three factors are generally considered when we try to pick one of those four methods: accuracy, money, and how much they have been developed in that specific field. So, how many types of propulsions are out there? Just guess. 2, 3, 5, 10, 20. Several. 11. So anybody wants to say a few? Nuclear, correct? And uh, yeah, that's correct. Mino wanted to say something. Diesel, that's correct. Yeah. So you can get diesel, you can have wind, nuclear, gas turbine, fuel cells, and biodiesel fuels. Um, and there are different types of marine propellers. There are four types specifically, but can anybody name any of them? No. Say it again. Did you say AI? Air. No. Not quite. No. So there are four types. One is the fixed pitch propeller. The first one is the most common type of propeller solution. As you can see, it's fixed. The second one is controllable pitch propellers. The difference, obviously, with the previous one is that it's dynamically adjustable, so it has a higher range of usage. And the third one is counter-rotating propellers. This one has one of the highest efficiencies, and it's also generally used. And the last one is water jet, which is a water pump that's suitable for high-speed vessels. So, what kind of propulsion do you think would be best for future? There are 11, right? So which one of them? Obviously, we didn't discuss all of them, but what form of propulsion do you think would be best for future? Nuclear, electric, diesel, biofuel? Anything that you think would be best. It doesn't necessarily have to be renewable, but. Say it again? Nuclear? Nuclear. Interesting. Well, no, it's electric. And the benefit that it has is that basically, well, it has a higher efficiency, and it also obviously reduces the carbon footprints. Why is it that nobody mentioned electric? No, it's not batteries. I'll get to explain it. So what are the most common types? It has two. One is shaft line propulsion. So this is what it's based on, shaft line. And there's another model. It's electric. It's pod propulsion. Okay. So there are two different types of electric. Advantages. What are the benefits? Advantages of using the electric propulsion. One of them is very clear. There you go. Another one is space. It's more compact compared to the conventional system. So, second one is that obviously, it provides improved control basically and maneuverability and higher redundancy in terms of design. So it makes it easier to design. And as he mentioned, it has environmental benefits. Last slide, disadvantages. Oh, well, obviously it has lesser vibration and noise still. Disadvantages. And weight. High cost, that's true. Yeah. Guessing. So the efficiency is less than the conventional, and the cost, as he mentioned, is higher, much higher, and training also is a lot more complicated for this one compared to the previous one. So that's the end of the presentation. Anybody has any questions? Questions? What? I think I actually had a video. I sent it to him. I had a video embedded, but I don't know why it didn't pop up. Video. Yeah, there you go.
Now, we are introducing a new compact PM-driven poly proposer. The robustly designed compact pod is an environmentally friendly processor. It operates with low oil content and no oil to sea interface. It is highly efficient, operating between long service intervals and prepared for remote health monitoring solutions. CFD analysis optimizes the thruster's performance, with data collected being analyzed and verified at our hydrodynamic research center. Our hydrodynamic capabilities and our wide range of propulsion solutions offer great benefits to ship designers. Shipyards enjoy simple and flexible installation procedures, reliable project management, and efficient commissioning.
Right. Off you go. Good. Thank you.